Hello, cats and kittens. We are live, and welcome to Wednesday Music Chat with James and Cait. So, for a while, because Kate's having hardware issues with her laptop and whatever else gadget she has, I gotta mute that side. Okay, shut up, YouTube side. There we go. So she's gonna be doing her streams with me on my channel for a while till she can figure something out. But you know what? It's fun because I like doing this too. It makes me think of the days when I first started doing my streaming, and I would stream every day at 3 o'clock. I bet you all remember that back in the day. That was a fun time. Oh, that's long
I
before I
bet
knew
it was
Cait.
fun. I bet it was fun. Yeah.
And now Cait's going to take over because it is kind of her stream now too, as much as
Yeah,
it is
well, kind
mine.
of. It's like a co-stream, I guess I shall say.
All right. So, Cait, you are in the driver's seat now.
Oh dear. All right. Hello, everybody. It is October 9th. We are practically almost halfway done with October, if you really think about it. I kind of just realized it. We're almost done with October. You know how weird that is? I just heard, James, the first holiday commercial for Lowe's on the radio.
Wow. For
Yeah, I heard
Christmas?
the jingle bells. That I'm like, oh no.
Dang, that's it's crazy, like soon we'll be shoveling snow.
Oh. Well, I won't be able to because I can't shovel snow with the cast on.
Oh yeah,
But
that's true.
all right, but anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. I am doing okay. I from the stream test yesterday, I'm battling a small cold. I must have picked it up from the baby shower, I'm assuming. But I feel a bit better today. I caught some extra sneezes this morning, so we should be. I'm okay now. So I feel okay right now. Still kind of blah, but doing good. And I know in my test I talked about Thea, but she came over again last night. I didn't hold her, but she's the cutest button in the world. She's so lush. She's such a beautiful little baby. I can't wait to see this little one grow up to be just as wild as her sisters.
Maybe.
And those two girls, Nova and Aspen, that are free spirited children. They're fun. They're blessed. They are. It's like last time Nova was here, I walked in the room, she looks at me, she's only 4, she looks at me and starts screaming for no reason.
Oh my god.
Going like, ow. I'm like, yeah, I said to myself, she's trying to have to be like Steven Tyler or something, like death metal. Like, gosh, ooh. She just looked at me. She goes, ah. I'm like, yeah, me too. me too. That's how I look at myself. But then, then Aspen grabbed my hand and once showed me the dog. So when a 3-year-old grabs your hand to show you something, you will let that 3-year-old grab your hand. I don't care how old you are. You let that child lead you to what she's found.
Oh yeah.
If they want you to pick up the phone, that toy phone, you will pick up that toy phone.
And you have to believe who's ever on the end of that toy phone is there.
Exactly. You have to believe whoever's at the end of that toy phone, whether it's imaginary phone, Big Bird, Miss Pig, I don't care. You will pick up that phone.
Mm-hmm.
You will be nice because you're setting an example. So.
Oh yes, definitely, big time.
But I'm excited. We're all excited, and we're very blessed to have another addition in our family. And step nieces, nephews, I love them all. So I do. I love them all. They're my kids. And James said that he's got his Thanksgiving coming up. His Thanksgiving.
Yep. Our Thanksgiving Monday is on this coming Monday, but we're having our big celebration on Sunday. So I'll be doing my stream, which will be my the 2-year anniversary of when Dave became my wingman. I can't believe it, 2 years already. And that's also the same day I met the Lamb. Didn't know him. I didn't know him that well, the Lamb. And I still invited him up on the panel with us, and he came up, and now we've been the best of friends ever since. And I really look up to that man.
That's cool. I like him. He's cool.
Yeah.
You know who Lamb is? He loves Pink Floyd.
Oh yes, and he likes Dire Straits as well.
Yeah, he's a great guitarist. Holy cow! Can he play that guitar?
Oh yeah, and he dedicates songs to me in his streams. And Remember last night when I told you about the duck race and he was going pogo, 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 pogo? And he went like this. He was bouncing his chair too hard and his headphones went flying backwards. I thought he broke him at first. He says, I can't hear a thing.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh my gosh, yeah, but what else do I have to report? Nothing big, so James, go ahead and do your reviews if you want.
All right. I keep forgetting I have to do this here.
Yeah,
Okay, here we go. All right, so tomorrow is the end of the saga of the Hunger Games. Yes. I could have extended another Thursday for part 2, but you know what? I'm going all the way tomorrow. Go big or go home. So tomorrow, I'm starting at 11 a.m. and it's going to finish a little after 3 because I'm going to do part 1 and 2 back to back. So we have the Hunger Games, Mockingjay Part 1.
Nice.
And these movies are long, a little over 2 hours. The first one is, what's it say here? 2 hours and 123 minutes. Yeah, 123 minutes. The first one. And then the second one is, is this right? 117 minutes. 137 minutes. Like that's 2 hours and 17 minutes. So we got this one and then Mockingjay Part 2. So I'm going to watch both of them back to back. I thought it would be easier, just to watch both and finish off the trilogy, the quadrilogy or whatever you call it. So that'll be cool. And as you can see, today's John Lennon's birthday.
Yep, we're both
wearing my John Lennon shirt.
I got my Beals on.
Yeah, you got your Beals on. I'll make you big and let you show it off too in a minute. And before I get into the Fab Forum, I just want to say, happy birthday, John. You're my favorite Beatle. Your music will always live on. And this is a hard day to get through because it's emotional for me. This morning on Breakfast with the Beatles, they had a birthday bash for John and played all his music, and I was just happy. And my heart melted when they played Strawberry Fields because I love that song.
Mm-hmm.
And so tonight on the Fab Forum is going to be all about John. And tonight their special guest is Sean Ono Lennon.
Wow.
I wish Julian would have been there too, but apparently both of them are fighting and they don't like each other.
That's sad.
You think they get along, but brothers fight. But it's I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be exciting. So John, all we are saying is give peace a chance. Happy birthday, John. And now back to our regular scheduled program. Ding. And now I'm gonna make Cait big so she can show her t-shirt.
Wearing my Beals shirt.
And I have the same one too.
Mine's the dog hair, but that's nice.
Looks nice.
I got check
That's from their second album, with the Beatles in the UK and Meet the Beatles in the US.
That's cool.
There you go. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. John Lennon. What a great artist he was in music. I mean, he was a genius. I mean, his solo work was fantastic too.
I caught myself before I start to cry.
Okay, I mean, and that's understandable, James. I mean, I love John Lennon too, and he was definitely very influential in the music scene. But you're more of a nerd than I am, and I respect that. And us people who really care about our bands and musicians, we do get emotional, and that's the beauty of it. Because that just shows how much, Lennon's music, has touched your heart, changed your life.
And Ringo comes to pick me up.
Beauty.
And Ringo comes to pick me up every Wednesday night to take me to Beatles school. That's what I call the Fab Forum because I always learn something. So here's the Yellow Submarine. And Ringo comes to pick me up in this. Yes, he does.
Well, you go to Beatles school. I go to a dark attic.
Yeah. Yes,
which
you do.
I don't mind. I like the attic. Except for the sludge.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the attic. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh yeah, we both learned something, I guess, on our
Oh yeah,
shows.
absolutely. I learned a lot of things from. I mean, I didn't know about Chris Christopherson. Right, me and Bobby McGee. I didn't know he wrote that until Coop brought it up. I'm like, really?
I never knew that till I always thought that Janis Joplin wrote it.
No, Chris Christopherson wrote it. I didn't know that. And I thought, and I seriously thought, still do that. That's a really cool fact. I didn't know that. I didn't think about that. I'm like, interesting.
Yeah.
And what a great artist, Chris Christopherson was. What a great artist he was too. I mean, he was also a great actor, but man, his music was really good. I liked him. I really did like Chris Christopherson. We lost another good music person. It's been a bad year lately for deaths, unfortunately. I've been kind of noticing. So
Yeah.
it's been a tough year. It's what my dad calls it, a tough year.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. It has been, but I think in the meantime we all should be blessed that, we existed, in a period of time where these people existed. It's like they were alive. They were spreading joy so just be thankful for that. It's just what amazing stories we could tell people later on in their lives. I think that'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I'm getting sentimental. I don't want to be sentimental right now.
All right. There's no crying in baseball.
A cold, no bueno. So I do have some interesting Rob Zombie thing. And James, I'm going to type a link in the chat, and you could probably share the screen so you can see what I'm looking at. You guys see these Rob Zombie masks at Spirit Halloween. I honestly did not know. And we all know how much I like Rob Zombie. In fact, I really liked him. I knew I enjoyed his music before I went to Freaks on Parade. But after Freaks on Parade, I really liked his music. I mean, minus the aliens. Really.
Mm.
Minus the naked aliens. I found that whole thing so humorous regardless. But let me look it up here. See if I. But yeah, I didn't know Rob Zombie has his own line of masks at Spirit Halloween.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I need to go back and see if I can find one. So I'm paying what the price is. Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna send you an article. I'll send it to you on Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
And I want you to show everybody these masks. These masks are sick.
All right, let me open Messenger. Let me open my Facebook again.
Give me a second. Hang on. What's being?
All right.
It's being the glitch. Hang on. Back look at fun here. Give me a second. But it is weird. These masks are like real life Rob Zombie faces.
Wow. That is amazing.
Oh my gosh. And he only has 2 of them. Oh yeah. It's like, you know what? I might have to go back and see one for myself.
And I bet you want both of them.
It's like just Spirit Halloween, Rob Zombie, say no more. Depending what the price is.
Probably very pricey.
I probably just want to touch it, see what it feels like. Touch the mask, I mean.
Wouldn't it be cool that if Alice Cooper had that?
Well, the Purge masks were like $30. Oh,
well, it's better than $50.
The top hat Spirit, I'll go get it. No question.
Imagine if they had an Alice Cooper mask.
Yeah, but being your rider. Here, I'll put it in the private chat. I'm sorry.
All right. I thought you could put on Messenger.
Private chat.
Okay. So I can close Facebook and open it in here. Let's see.
It should pop up. There it is.
Here it is. Okay.
I was, but my computer's not being nice.
All right. Let me.
But these
Let me share.
masks are wicked, guys.
All right. Let me share the screen.
Yeah, share the screen on that. I want everybody to see these masks.
Okay.
So according to the article,
ooh.
So it says that Spirit Halloween has 2 Rob Zombie. Yeah, put it up. Put it up. So the popular holiday pop-up retail chain. Scroll down. Retail chain. Keep going. You'll see a picture of them. Yeah. Oh, no, they have pictures
Oh,
up
wow. That's it. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's the sold out one. Okay, so keep right there. That's the sold out one.
God.
That one is sold out. Look at that Rob Zombie mask. Look at it. Just, I mean, look at the hair.
Man.
Look at all the details. Look at that.
Hello, Esteban.
You can find the most legendary creatures and villains and blah blah blah. And yes, the rugged Dracula hit writer and House of Corpses. You'll have to put together. So basically, all they have is the mask. But if people were to buy the mask, they'll have to buy it. They have to make their own costume. But can you go back up?
Wow, that is so cool.
Isn't it? Up.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with this thing here. Look at that, and the other one here. Wow.
Oh, okay, you can look at it. Slipknot has it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that one I'm not surprised it's sold out. That's a popular one.
Wow. Look at the beard, the lips. It looks so real.
I know. It has like that.
Hey, Darren, welcome in.
Hi, Darren. Look at these Rob Zombie masks.
That is so cool. I love it.
I didn't know they had one now. Yeah, so basically, so you can adore the ghoulish pale green face and complimentary gray-green hair color combo directly below. And then the Spirit Halloween. Okay, they're saying the second one is still available. The original one. That one's still available. I'm going to have to call in and see if they have it.
Yeah, you should. Maybe they'll put one aside for you.
I'm going to have to call them and see if they still have. We have 2 locations. One at the mall. One at right next to my house, just down there.
Oh, look at this.
So
look at that. You can have a sticker on the back of your phone. I love metal, and there's even a cup.
See, girl.
Look at this. Ooh, that looks cool.
But those masks are sick.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, James, what would you? Question, James, would you wear it?
I might. You never know. Did the Beatles?
I always knew,
okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like I always known Rob Zombie is a Halloween guy just as much as Coop is, but when I learned yesterday that Rob Zombie has his own Spirit Halloween mask, I'm like, excuse me? What coincidence? I have 2 Spirit store locations. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna have to call ahead and see if they have any in stock, because I would.
And ask them to put one aside for you.
Yeah,
you don't want to get there and have it sold out. I mean, say, can you put one aside for me? It's just gonna accidentally go into my bag.
It's gonna be just like the Bon Jovi album. It's gonna allegedly just drop in my bag.
Hey, JJ.
Hi, JJ. How's Taco?
JJ, I was laughing so hard thinking of you watching Beetlejuice last night when they said the dog's name was Taco. I laughed so hard at that. The juice is loose.
Those are sick, and I quite honestly would not mind having it just for a keepsake thing. Also, speaking of Spirit Store, I'm going to tell you guys this. The Holy Spirit Store. They're now going to be turning some of the Holy Spirit stores into Holiday Spirit Store.
Wow. Really?
And I'm like, and knowing me that I'm a nerd for holiday stuff, you know this, James.
Yeah.
Like I blow a fuse in my brain every year. And it's like, spirit, Halloween spirit. I'm like, here now.
Oh, wow. This is cool. Hey,
What?
Esteban, if you're still here, I just subbed to your channel. I just checked it out. You look like you have a really cool channel here.
Who?
Esteban in the chat. You should follow his channel. It looks pretty neat. I'll have to check it out.
But it's okay. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, so I might just have to call ahead and see if they have it, because it was like yesterday, I'm at work, typing, got a 5-minute break before more stories showed up, and read the news, Rob Zombie masks. I'm like, Spirit Halloween mask. I'm like, what? I'm like, I did not know that.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, I can tell you, I visited those 2 locations last month. I can tell you guys, I didn't see them at first. So I'm thinking they just dropped them, which I'm thinking. So
I bet someone else I know who would wear that. AGK, because he likes Rob Zombie. He'd probably wear that. Hey, Bob, welcome in.
Hi, Bob. But yeah, so Spirit Halloween's gonna turn into a holiday spirit, which I hope they have it close to my house, because I want to go, so I can blow my spread my Christmas joy, or blow my fuse, one of the two, or lose my P's and Q's in there, and allegedly buy something.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of like how the Bon Jovi allegedly walked into my bag. I don't know how that happened. It just, boop, jumped in the bag. Oh, we're going home with Cait. Boop.
I love how JJ calls him Bobbert. Bobbert.
What?
He called Bob Bobbert instead of Robert.
Oh, Lord.
That's JJ for you.
Ooh, mercy me. Woo.
Well, right. I know JJ's sense of humor, so it's all good.
Yeah, we'll make sure he has pants on. All right, so let's go ahead and do the top 10 1990s metal plus rock plus metal collaborations.
All right.
2 new artists, 1 great pairing. We take a look at some of the collabs that worked well throughout the 90s.
Sounds good.
So let's see here. Iggy Pop with Katy Pearson, Candy, 1990. I don't think I've heard this one. I don't know who Iggy Pop is. And Katy Pearson is from the B-52s. And this is the second single off Pop's Brick by Brick album, and will go on to become the biggest mainstream hit of Pop's career, cracking the Billboard Hot 100 number 28. The song itself is one of the lost love, with Pop essentially serving as narrator in verses, while Pearson provides the counter perspective during her vocal parts. I don't think I've seen that one. Ooh! Anthrax and Public Enemy, Bring the Noise, 91.
And JJ wants to know, is the Pat Boone metal album on the list?
The what?
Pat Boone. He's a singer.
Did he collab with somebody?
Did he collab with someone, JJ, or is this, or are you making this up for funny?
Did he collab with somebody on that?
Yeah.
Bringing Noise was one of the songs that put Public Enemy on the map in the 80s, and there was something about the aggression of the track that brought interest to metal band Anthrax. Anthrax brought their own. This is actually, as a metal fan, this is a great song. I mean, you got like the Flavor Flavs, but it's really good. It's good. It's good. It's a good track. REM with Chris One radio song. Chris, he's a rapper.
Ah.
Let's skip that. Let's see here. White Zombie. There we go. Now, Rob Zombie was actually in White Zombie before he went solo. So White Zombie featuring Iggy Pop, Black Sunshine, 92. I don't think I've heard this.
Oh, hence the name Rob Zombie is his last name. White Zombie. Makes sense.
Yeah, well, he was in the band called the White Zombie.
Oh, cool.
That's him in the band. Iggy Pop made things better. Sure, White Zombie's Black Sunshine worked out as a driving rock song, evoking a pulse-pushing vibe, but there's something super cool about Iggy Pop's spoken narrative from his song's front and back half. It's played up more in the music video, where Pop guests as a frazzled writer-narrator who bookends the performance heavy. Oh, this is a good one. I like this one. This is a good one. Michael Jackson was Slash. Give In to Me, 1993. Michael Jackson may have been the king of pop, but he was afraid to dabble in the rock world as well. Much like Eddie Van Halen had contributed a memorable guitar solo to Jackson's Beat It in the 80s, and what a great guitar solo that was. The 90s emerging guitar great Slash got his shot with Michael on the dangerous track Give In to Me. The song has more of a soulful, slow-burn aggression, but hits its peak moments when the Guns N' Roses guitar singer is allowed to wail. Oh, he can wail that guitar. Oh, yes, he can. The song was issued as the 7th single off the Dangerous album and thought it wasn't released in the US. It did hit #1 in Poland and New Zealand. We have a Pearl Jam and Neil Young. I got ID. I think I've heard this one. So Pearl Jam and Neil Young. See, I'm telling you, Pearl Jam should have jumped in my bag too, but apparently Bon Jovi won the spot. Pearl Jam. Let me tell you guys something. I'm a huge fan of Eddie Vedder. What a great frontman he is. I love his solo work as well. He's just really good at what he does. Pearl Jam's Eddie Vedder was set to appear on Neil Young's Mirrorball album, but due to label issues, the guest room was held from the final recording. Instead, it ended up being issued as the Pearl Jam EP Merkinball. The song that got a real push was I Got ID, a track that found Young sitting on a lead guitar. The Godfather of Grunge also appeared playing the pump organ on the B-side Long Road. That's cool. I didn't know he was an organ player either. That's cool.
Yeah.
Metallica featuring Marianne Faithfull. This is a good one. I like this one. The Memory Remains, 97. As the story goes, Metallica has a certain vibe they were trying to portray with Memory Remains from their Reload album. Commenting that the song had a Sunset Boulevard feel, he was seeking a backing vocal that felt weathered and smelling the cigarettes from the vocal. Enter Marianne Faithfull, the English vocalist best known for her 60s era's work on the classic song As Tears Go By. The singer's voice fit the bill, and not only did she appear on the song's video, but she joined the group on their Saturday Night Live performance of the song as well. It is a really good song. I mean, Marianne's vocals really do blend.
Oh yeah, she's gorgeous. She has a beautiful voice, and JJ has something to tell you.
I'm a California girl. Duh. Well, duh. I'm a California girl. And speaking of those Padres, they struck out Shohei Ohtani last night. That was beautiful. They're playing again tonight, so that's right. Well, I do like
Padres.
Go Padres. Yeah, I know the Tigers are playing here pretty soon too. All right, so the Crystal Method and Filter. Can't You Trip Like I Do, 97. The Crystal Method was one. I don't think I heard Crystal Method, but I know Filter. The Crystal Method were one of the leaders of electronic music booms in the later half of the 90s, and already had recorded Can't You Trip Like I Do as part of their debut album, Vegas. Woo! But when they were approached for the Spawn movie soundtrack, the song got reworked as a duet with Filter before Richard Patrick, lead singer, coming on board to sing the vocal while his bandmate, Brian Leslie Gang, co-produced the track. The collab worked well and was chosen to play over the film's end credits while also becoming the soundtrack's big single. And I love Filter. I thought Filter was it is a great band. You know, I got to see him in 2023 on Freaks on Parade, and they sound amazing. They brought back a lot of nostalgia for me. I used to listen to them a lot, like back in the 90s and so forth. They were very good. Oh, we got David Bowie. David Bowie, Trent Reznor. I'm Afraid of Americans, 1997. Yeah. This one's a bit of a cheat. I'm Afraid of Americans was featured on David Bowie's more electronic-leaning Earthling album issued in early 97, but the track got a bit of a punch-up when Nine Inch Nails' Trent Reznor, who is a genius in the music, Trent Reznor, what a genius he is, was brought on board to create several remixes for the track. The growing friendship that turned to Bowie calling up Reznor to guest in the song's video that had the Nine Inch Nails frontman giving serious stalker vibes in the paranoia. Limp Bizkit featuring Method Man. Not a huge fan of Limp Bizkit. Method Man was okay. Method Man was okay. But Limp Bizkit,
You remember Method Man, JJ?
Method Man. Limp Bizkit were at the forefront of new metal's resurgence in '99 when the band decided to lean into the rap and hip hop influence side of their sound. They pulled in Wu-Tang Clan's Method Man for a guest turn on and Together Now, which would be the third single from the Significant Other album. Interestingly enough, the video for the song would have a different backing beat than the album version of the track. Both equally showcased the rapping flow and chemistry that Fred Durst and Method Man had in working out for each other. You know, Limp Bizkit's okay. I did like his cover of Behind Blue Eyes. I thought he did a good cover of that. No one knows what it's like to be the bad man. I remember when he dropped
Man behind blue eyes.
Yeah, he did a cover of that, and I thought he did really well with that cover when it was released. I've never been a big Limp Bizkit fan. Never been a real big Radiohead fan. I do acknowledge both are really good. Just never been a fan, but Method Man was okay. I mean, Method Man wasn't like yippee skippy for me, but they were good. But yeah, it's just interesting kind of looking back at the different kind of collaborations. But the Mary Ann collaboration, I thought that was a genius one with Metallica. Like, oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, I remember when that song first dropped too. You know, I was blown away with how it both worked together very well. It was really good, in my opinion. But yeah, I got that song stuck in my head. Behind blue eyes, I have stuck in my head. Let's see here. Every thrash album for Hello, people are picking on Gene Simmons. Oh, leave him alone. You know, I'm making a big deal of nothing. Alright, let's see here. Metal music makes you a bad driver. I guess you know it would depend on what mood you're in. Because you know there are like different styles of metal music that can resemble your feelings. So I guess it would depend what mood I'm in. But I don't drive, so I don't have to worry about. Let's look up here. This is actually a study. I was actually reading this the other day. I'm like, yeah, this is kind of cool. I want to share it. But I don't think it makes you a bad driver. I think it kind of makes you kind of erratic sometimes, especially when you get into the headbanging moments or something. But this is a cool study because I never really thought about it, to be perfectly honest with you guys. You know, I find metal music soothing in ways. I mean, for James, not so much. But it's okay, James.
Okay. All right.
Well, I mean, I know you're not like a huge metal fan. I know you like Metallica. You can handle Metallica. You can handle...
I like Motorhead. I like Iron Maiden. I like some metal, but not the screamo stuff or the louder stuff.
Come on! The screamo's the best.
Oh, maybe not for me, but you know, if people enjoy it, then that's good for them. You know.
I mean, you can handle like the classic stuff like Metallica.
I'm not going to complain.
Iron Maiden, you know, like stuff like that. But if you go like deeper, I don't.
There's one heavy metal song that I like that Patrick the Vinyl Archivist played on one of his streams once when I was on there, called "Balls to the Wall," but I forget who sings it.
I think it's Wild Coop was playing this the other night. I'm like, oh gosh. But at the same time, though, I'm going, oh gosh, I'm actually singing the chorus. I think it's. Let me look it up. I think. Don't quote me on it. It's a great heavy metal song, though. Yeah,
yeah, it is. I was bobbing my head to it and everything.
Well, okay, I'm not gonna say it's on here, but all I'm gonna say is that when I heard Cook playing on his radio, I went, "Oh no!" And the next thing you know, I'm singing along.
Mm.
Oh no! Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I was doing that too. It was like at 12:15 at night, but I'm going.
So did you find out who sang it?
I will admit it is a catchy song.
Yeah.
It's a great song though. It really has a really killer metal vibe. But yes, I accept it's a very good song. It was covered by right. A lot of popular musicians have covered that song too. And it sounds amazing. All right, so this is a study. So too much pedal to the metal. The company, okay, so this is a new site from Extreme Terrain suggests the answers may be yes. So does listening metal make you a dangerous driver? A new site from Extreme Terrain suggests that the answer may be yes. So the company surveyed 1,000 American drivers to see how their music listening habits impact their driving behaviors and experiences. And as you might expect, the aggression of the music seemed to trigger some bad driving habits. I kind of now let's dig into this. So drivers listening to metal ranked highly in several categories that you don't want to rank highly in. Of all music genres, drivers listening to metal top a poll in honking at other drivers. 25% have responded. Running a red light, 65%. So listening to metal music, I can see that if you're listening to metal music while driving, you're running a red light. Yeah, I can see that. 65%. Getting into a major car crash, 28%.
Well, that music can make you a little aggressive.
They can. And DUI, 10%. At least DUI is at 10, so that's good.
Okay, can I stop for a second? I just found out about Balls to the Wall. Balls to the Wall is a song by German heavy metal band Accept. It was released as the lead single from their 1983 studio album of the same name. The anthematic title track is the album's best-known song and quickly became Accept's signature song.
It is their signature song. Very good researching.
Yeah.
Very good, my friend.
So right, I'm multitasking. I'm listening to you, and I'm researching.
Oh, you're curious. I like it. You're curious. I like it. Good. I like it. So yeah. So again, so like 25% responded to honking at other cars. 65% responded to running red lights while listening to metal, and then 20% was getting a major car crash, and thankfully, getting DUI is at 10%. I'm glad that's at 10%. So, drivers listening to metal also ranked highly on the potential for getting road rage. They finished fourth on the list at 26%. Surprisingly, those listening to R&B and soul were chosen as the genre most likely to fall prey to road rage.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so people, those listening, it says right here, surprisingly, those, think about it, you're listening to, I'm sorry.
Imagine that listening to Master of Puppets while you're driving. Master! And then you hit the accelerator too fast. And then you go through the mall parking lot through some supermarket. Why did you crash your car? Were you drinking? No, officer. I got a little aggressive. I was listening to heavy metal.
To be fair, I didn't see the person listening to Smokey Robinson.
Wouldn't that be funny, Cait?
Yes, it's right here. Surprisingly, those listening to R&B and soul were chosen as the genre likely to fall prey to road rage. That's
have to run to a YouTube premiere. We'll be back in about 30 minutes if you're still here. Okay, Bob, have fun at Mita's.
Take care of yourself.
Say hi to Mita for me.
Speaking of road rage, one odd stat that popped up was the 23% of people who who listen to the Joe Rogan Experience podcast while driving were also on the road rage. That's kind of funny. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, that is funny.
Oh, that's funny. I'm sorry. I know I should be serious, but I'm sorry.
I know, me too, but I'm just picturing someone driving, listening to Master Puppets, like blaring it in their car, Master! And then they hit the accelerator and go through the supermarket and crash.
Oh,
and then the cops come and say, sir, were you drinking and driving? No, I was listening to Master Puppets and I got aggressive and hit the accelerator.
Master! The survey also revealed that rock was the most popular genre to listen to while in the car. A 52% share of respondents picked rock as their most favorite genre. Alternative indie drew 28% share, while metal finished further down the list at 16%. So perhaps there may be a fewer accidents with lesser amounts of people picking their tunes at 11. What's wrong with scrapping your tunes at 11? Oh, come on. Whatever.
Oh
the survey also revealed that 3 out of 10 respondents felt that blasting music caused them to drive more recklessly. It doesn't say what genre, though. So preferred genres they have a chart here, I'll read it to you. Preferred genres to listen to while driving in the car: rock, 52%, pop, 48%. Oh, your favorite, James, hip hop and rap.
Oh no.
34%. Indie alternative, 28%. Podcast, 27%. R&B soul, 21%. Country, 21%. Electronic dance music, 16%. Metal, 16%. Classical is the last one. It's at 11. What's wrong? Look at this. So yeah, they divide this into sections. Okay, you guys are gonna get a kick out of this. Okay, get this. So they created this chart in sections. So I'll read it to you. So the number one genre that calls tailgating other cars is hip hop at 16%. The genre responsible the music genre that has the highest percentage for honking at other cars is metal. The music genre, the highest percentage to cause road rage, R&B and soul, 32%. Oh. Okay, the genre with highest percentage texting while driving, podcasts. Then the genre for speeds 15 plus miles per hour over the limit, electronic dance music.
Huh.
Oh, that's
funny.
Yeah. I can't see that. I can't see that.
Wow.
And then the highest percentage music genre cause people to run a red light, metal. The highest genre that will cause people to get into a major car crash, metal.
Dang.
The highest music genre to cause someone to get DUI, metal. And oddly enough, electronic dance music is in second place for that. The highest music genre to cause people to get into a fender bender, podcasts. Just think, James, we might be in trouble for causing people to get into a fender bender. Oh boy.
Wow. Hey, Jorgen, welcome in.
Hi, Jorgen. 3 in 10 respondents agree that blasting music while driving causes them to drive recklessly. Okay,
what do you think of all this, Jorgen? We're talking about different genres of music, getting into fender benders, listening to music, and it makes you aggressive.
James, get this. 23% of people who listen to the Joe Rogan Experience while driving have had road rage.
I wonder if that would ever happen if you're listening to jazz, like Miles Davis or something.
Well, maybe that's their safest one. And Taylor Swift, this is right, it's the number one guilty pleasure artist to listen to in the car.
Ah.
I think that's fair. I mean,
Yeah, it sounds fair.
I
Yeah.
do have some songs I do like from her. Not name what they are, but yeah. So, but what
He's
about
all
your
right.
fellow
Not
travelers?
bad. Not bad.
Not bad. So, what about your fellow travelers? The study also took a glance into the behavior of your passengers when it comes to driving and music. The most annoying passenger behavior, as 40% of respondents chose, was having someone change the song or station without asking. That ran neck and neck with talking loudly on the phone, which also received a 40% response. So for those,
I've heard about metal and so causing people to murder stuff, and so it's bull. It'll have to do with that person you are. True.
well, I mean, no, that's actually a very good point. I've actually, Jorgen, I've heard about stuff like that, and my honest opinion is that person mentally okay? What kind of environment does that person live in? Does that person have disabilities? Does that person abuse in his life? We don't know the person. You can't really solely blame music for those actions. It's like more.
No, they could be mentally disabled. The whatever, not right.
Exactly.
Just because that's who they are.
I can understand how like music can influence people, such as driving bad or whatever. But at the same time, it also comes down to the person in general.
Yeah, and Darren says road or raid rage.
Road, road, ROAD.
It's road rage.
Road rage, yeah, that. Thank you. It just comes down to the person. I mean, okay, sure, metal music may have the highest percentage, but music isn't the one that's driving the car.
No, it's the person driving the car.
I mean, when people get in that car, they have a choice to do things. Yeah, I don't think music should not be entirely blended at all. It's more on the person than anything else, in my opinion. So most annoying passenger behavior. So
driving and music. Well, if you like Mozart, you can be so relaxed you might fall asleep. If you listen to jazz, you might swing so much you driving between the road.
See, this is why it's great. See, James, that's why scream modes are important to keep you awake. Most annoying passenger behaviors. People at 40% is changing the song station without asking. 40% is talking loudly on the phone. 39% is changing music in the middle of the song. 37% watching TikToks and reels loudly. 27% talking over the music. 23% singing loudly. 21% singing poorly. Yeah, this is a good one. 17% singing the wrong lyrics. So, the most annoying rideshare driver behaviors, 46% talking excessively, trying to gauge a conversation. Really? I never had that problem with Uber. 45% talking loudly on your phone. I never talk on my phone in Uber. 34% playing music too loudly. 17% singing along to the music. 16% driving in silence, no music. Then why don't you want people talking to you? If you want to sit there in silence, got me. 13% changing music in the middle of the song. 4% of the respondents are more likely to tip their rideshare driver if they play good music. Yeah, okay, but normally I would tip my rideshare driver for being nice and the car's clean, being polite. I actually tip to good behavior. Put it that way.
That's the best way to do it. If they're nice to you, they're giving you a nice drive, and they're not whack jobs, then you're good.
Exactly. Just know that all the Uber drivers I have been nothing but nice. To sum it up, you're rocking out to mellow driving, be a little bit more careful while doing so. I mean, I understand, like, end of study. It's over. But I get what they're saying is, like, music can be a distraction while you're driving, but at the same time, it's also more of a person. who is driving and what kind of mood that person's in. I mean, road rage, fender bender, honking at each other excessively. Um, Most people shouldn't drive if they're not in a good mood at all.
Oh no.
That's all I'm gonna say. So I thought it was an interesting study, but at the same time, I kind of keep in mind that's also more on the people too.
You know, who I think would have big road rage? Michael Nolan. He looks the type. He looks like he could get angry and aggressive really easily.
No, James. Are you
Well, look at how he went out
crazy?
8 pounds on my channel that day when he ripped into the guy.
He was backing you up.
I know, but I think he would get angry and aggressive driving.
No, I think Michael Nolan's a gentle soul, but he's not afraid to speak his mind, which I really love.
Oh no, that's what I love about him.
He speaks his mind, and I prefer honesty over anything else. To be honest with you, I'd rather have people be honest with me than.
And I don't know him that well, but I consider him my best friend.
Oh, I love Michael. We're family. It's like we may have our disagreements. We may have our disagreements, but I love him. And fine, I'll admit, I do enjoy annoying him.
Yeah, they see something in me that I never thought I saw myself before.
That's what Richard did for me too. So I have it right here on my emails right here. I just look at it every day. But it's just no. I don't want to say Michael's road rage. He's just very passionate with his music, and he cares. He has a big heart, and that's what I love about Michael Nolan. He has a big heart.
Oh, he does.
And he's not afraid to show how he feels and all that. And that's great. I applaud him on that. I love it, though. When he starts rambling, it's just when he gets on the rambling, I love it. I just sit back and just listen. He's just really good. I've learned a lot from Michael Nolan. So, guys, go on Michael Nolan's YouTube channel.
Yeah, he's amazing. And he's the best, and I didn't mind him ranting on my channel. I found it funny.
He reminds me of my former music history professor.
Oh, yeah?
Like, he does remind me of that.
Hey, how's it going? Welcome in.
Who?
Scottish Ray.
Oh, hi, Scottish Ray. Good to see you. And he must be my former music history professor. So, and what I like about this, instead of like a 2-hour-long video, he just trims it down to 15-20 minutes, and there's still enough information to go like, oh, I know, I did not think about that. It's just like Coop show. It's like I learned so much. I'm like, I did not know that. That's kind of cool.
And that's how I get when I listen to the Fab Forum. I did not know things, and I learn, and I get excited about learning it, and I'm like, wow.
Oh yeah. I know. It's like I love learning stuff, especially like in the music area, because there's some stuff I do know. There's some stuff where I'm like, I've listened to that song thousands of times, and I did not know that. That is really neat. Like, I tell you what, protein shake and coffee goes well together.
Oh, it's going good, Ray. And Ray, we're just talking about does heavy metal make drivers aggressive? What do you think? What's your opinion on that, Ray?
Well, I think, but also now that I think about metal, it can trigger somebody's anger emotions while driving too. Now that I think about it, because like there's like some forms of metal, like death metal or black metal, that can really get people.
And people, if you're going to listen to heavy metal in your car, make sure you have a seatbelt on. We don't want anybody going to the windshield.
Yeah, don't drive at all. If you're not okay driving, just have somebody drive you. Listen to metal music with headphones on.
Oh, definitely, because you don't want to have an accident, my friends.
Well, it's good to know that DUI was at 10%. I'm like, well, that's better in some ways. People getting drunk, people getting hurt because of drunk people, but that's at 10%. That's a blessing, in my opinion.
Are you safer if you're driving in a self-driving car that drives itself?
I am not going. No, I don't trust those.
No, I wouldn't trust them either. They're still in the testing phases. I don't drive, James, so count me out. I don't drive either, so neither does Kate.
Well, I can't drive right now because of my physical disabilities,
I
but
try. I got behind the wheel once. My friend was teaching me how to drive. My friend's dad, and I hit the accelerator. I almost ran into the park where the kids were playing. I almost hit the accelerator too fast, and I got nervous. And I said, "No, I'm not
yeah,
driving." Hello, Zara. Welcome
the
in.
way my the way my body is right now, the answer is no. But Uber, I'm okay with because I always carry pepper spray anyway, so we're fine. Zara's here.
Yeah,
Hi, Zara. How you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you.
yeah.
Hope
It's
you're
nice to
doing
have you
well.
here.
But I think it's just that. I mean, last time I was at Center Place, visiting Spirit Halloween. Happy to see you too, dear. Good to see you. And I'm like just minding my own business, going between parking lots, trying to get a Target from Spirit Halloween, and next thing you know, you see these two cars aggressively honking at each other. It was bad. I mean, they were just aggressively honking, and I'm like, I need to get out of here quick before it gets ugly.
Good to see you too. I am good. Just exhausted. Aw.
That's okay. Be tired's
Well, we
okay.
all get exhausted at times. Zara. I almost called you Kate. Beatles forever. That's right. You know my catchphrase. And
Feels forever.
as you can see, Zara, I have my John Lennon shirt on, and Kate has her Beatles shirt on in honor of John Lennon's birthday today.
Yeah, we thought it'd be a great way to honor Mr. John Lennon. Did
Oh,
you know John
definitely,
Lennon
yeah.
was actually one of Alice Cooper's best friends?
Really,
Mm-hmm.
I bet spending a day with John Lennon would have been awesome.
Well, from the stories I've heard, he sounds very, very smart. Sounds very smart. Very kind, very smart. So, very smart. And I know he was friends with all the Beatles. So,
Oh, you know what? I think we should be polite and say happy birthday to Sean Ono Lennon as well, his son, because it is his birthday too.
yes, we need to be polite. Polite's nice.
Yes.
Being polite.
Sean, happy birthday to you. We love your dad so much. He was he was
Oh, it's okay.
he
He
was
was
the
a
best.
blessing. Well, no, what? I'll say the words. You go ahead and get your emotions out. He was John Lennon was a blessing. I'm not gonna lie, he's a blessing, and he was a gift to all of us. He touched our hearts with his music. Um, I'm blessed that I grew up listening to the Beatles and a whole bunch of other music, and he is missed very much so.
Oh, you did an English. You did a presentation in your English class, Zara.
Well,
Sorry, you're
that's
seeing me
what
cry. Uh, yeah. Well, that's amazing.
English is my jam. Now
Uh,
and all that spiel.
music doesn't cause road rage. Bad drivers do. Going slow in left lanes, for example. You
And,
are so
and
right about that.
thank
Yeah, I'm
you
okay.
very
I just get emotional about John Lennon.
Don't
How
apologize,
much I
James.
love him.
James, you feel what you feel. Don't apologize.
Yep, that's what I feel right now.
Then that's what you feel. Not a bad thing. We all get it. We understand. We all have bands that are like for me, like Coop and Kiss and Bon Jovi and a whole bunch of others that I can't think of at the moment. But I know. I get
I mean, the
emotional too.
Beatles got me through high school. I mean, when I come home and I'd be bullied at school, and I come home, go in my room, close my door, and I cry, and then I put on the Beatles, take a tennis racket, pretend I was John or Paul, and I'd sing along, and I just, that helped me, and they still help me to today,
I mean, that's
and
what the Monkeys
they're
did
my
for me.
number one go-to band.
Well, that's what the Monkeys did for me. I mean, it's like when I was a kid, I was bullied constantly.
When did you do this, Sarah? I could have helped you with that.
Too tall or too fat or too overweight, I shall say, in polite terms. And I always got bullied in the Monkeys TV show when I got home from school. Mr. Rogers, Am's Family, Nick and Night, all those shows were great. But the Monkeys, that was my happy place. It still is. I just have a couple other happy places too, like Alice Cooper. You got Aerosmith, you got Kiss, you got Bon Jovi. Just I'm all over the place in happy places.
Oh yeah.
But the Monkeys really. maybe it brought me to the happy place when I was a kid. And Monkey's Meeting still makes me happy, just as happy. Still does.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, mercy me. All right. Well, I think we're okay for right now, my friend.
Oh, thank you, Sarah. You're the best too. Can you see the chat okay, Kate? Or are you having
I
trouble
can't
seeing
see
the chat?
anything.
Uh, did you like my artwork of Lennon on Insta, James? Yes, I did. Right. I
You did
loved it.
artwork? I didn't know you were an
Yeah.
artist. Get out.
Kate, if you want, I can give your Instagram to Scottish Ray and you can see some of his work. He's a
Yeah.
musician too.
Yes. Yeah. Send me the. Yeah. Go ahead. You get my permission.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Ray,
Give
I'm
me.
gonna give Kate's Instagram to you, and then you can follow her, and then you can show her some of your art.
I like looking at art. I think art's a great thing. I took a couple of
Ray
art
is
classes,
amazing,
and I
and he's
can
a
do
great
art.
guitarist too.
I wanted to do 3D art, but I didn't turn up. I didn't count it. But no, art in general is great stuff. I mean, diamond art that I'm working on. It's great therapy too.
Oh, Sarah wants to see it too. Yeah,
Oh, Zara wants to know, eh?
Zara likes art too. I didn't know you liked art,
Oh, I
Zara.
love art.
Cool.
Art's a great expressive way to express yourself. I feel like art. I took a lot
Of
of art
course you
this
can, Zara. I'll make it happen for you.
what?
I'll send you Scottish Ray's Instagram
Oh,
after the show, Zara, and then you can follow and see the art. I love art. I write poetry. Oh, you do, Zara? Wow.
oh, poetry's wonderful.
I
That
love
is
poetry too.
creative writing at its best, in my opinion. The late Richard Simmons, he actually wrote a lot of poetry, so a lot of the music that could be found on his YouTube channel is from his poetry. He wrote a lot. He wrote about things and
Actually, Zara, while you're here, um, I'm going to read a poem for you guys that I wrote years ago.
okay, go for it. I'm happy to
Uh,
listen.
once I find it, not that one. Okay, this is missing some verses from it because I lost my original paper of it, and
Okay,
I had some great quotes. Now, I have an obsession with angels,
I love it.
so this is about an angel. This is called "The Ship That Sails the Sky." I wrote this in February 1994.
Go for it.
In a garden of Eden, far away, an angel of mercy led my heart to stray. I'm a soul provider, the angel said, as she disappeared from sight, leaving me upon the shore where a ship sails the sky. An angelic voice whispers to me, Noble sir, please don't cry. The moon in the sky sang a gentle song of love, mercy, and fear. The sailors upon the ship could hear it far and near. Weigh anchor, the captain cried, for we sail the sky of night. We must find the land where all the angels dwell, for someone upon the shore loves one very well. We must rescue him and help him find her. That's as much as I can tell. The ship that made it, the ship that sailed the sky. Wait, the ship made its descent down upon the sand, to where the noble prince stood tall and very, very grand. The captain said, "Come away with us, O noble prince. Let your soul roam free. I tell you no lie, it's grand in the sky, and there's lots that you can see. So come with us to find the one who really possesses your soul." The prince stepped up on board the ship, and then they sailed away. As soon as they departed, the night had turned to day. She disappeared on me. She left my heart to bleed. She is the flower, and I am the seed. Oh, beautiful angel, please don't forsake me. Don't leave me all alone. I want to give my soul to you. Angel of mercy, please hear my plea. I'd like to hear an answer from someone as beautiful as thee. The ship that sailed the sky had arrived upon a beach where little girls were dancing right upon the sand. The captain and his crew knew this was the angel's land. Two girls in white dresses took the noble prince's hand, and they led him to a garden very grand, very grand. Baby angels danced around as the prince in the garden stood. The angel of mercy appeared to him, just as he knew she would. I love thee, noble prince. I heard your sad, sad plea. Come, come, my noble prince, come live with me. The captain and the sailors watched and waved goodbye. The prince and the angel saw them ascend to the sky. The prince and the angel soon married and live in a castle of gold. This was a happy story that was ever told. The ship that sails the sky still sails the ocean blue. Happy marriage, prince and princess, from the captain and his crew.
That's beautiful, James. What year did you write that?
1994.
Wow. So you got inspiration.
And I wish I still had my original because I had more lyrics in it. Because the captain first says, "Come with us, noble prince. We know the angel you seek." And there was and when he was giving his plea to the angel, I had more verses of that, and I lost it. I lost that original first draft. But
regardless, that was beautiful.
and you see, it tells a definite story.
Yeah, no, I could feel that, James, for sure. I liked it. That was very
Oh,
beautiful.
Zara, I'm glad you liked the poem.
I was gonna tell you guys something. I did watch. Speaking of angels, because I know he's the angel now. I watched.
Okay. Darren, really?
Okay, now.
Oh my god. Okay. Thank you,
I'm just
Scottish
sitting going like, thanks for sharing. Okay.
Darren's trying to be funny.
But I did watch the Richard Simmons Celebration live stream on Saturday morning. He's Catholic, so it was the Catholic service.
Oh, I missed it.
Oh, really? I thought I sent you a link, didn't
I? I don't think you did, but you sent me a link.
They were posted the whole thing. I'll just resend you the links.
Yeah, because I want to see that, but I didn't see it. But I got your link when you sent me playing some Deer Hunter game.
Oh, that was accident. That was my phone's glitched. Sorry.
Oh.
But it was really good. His brother Lenny or Leonard did a really nice eulogy of Richard, and he said now that Richard is now sweating with the holies. Yeah, I thought that was funny. Sweating with the holies. He's sweating with the holies now, people.
Okay, Sarah.
Bye, Sarah. Take care. Love you. So he's
sorry, but not sorry. Glad to inject a laugh. Oh, we love you, Darren.
So think about him in heaven. He's now sweating with the holies, James.
Yep.
And his brother actually put his uniform on underneath his clothes before he went into the casket, so he'll be ready to go to work up in heaven, which I thought was cute.
I think Richard's up there getting all he's got the 12 apostles sweating to the oldies.
No, he's sweating with the holies now. Out of the stitches. But the whole service was beautiful. I couldn't catch the second line stuff, but I rewatched the video. I'll send you all the links. I'm sorry. I sent that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I want to see that.
I'll send to you. I'm sorry.
Record Hound, the new Billy Connolly. Huh.
And so, but it was well done. It was very beautiful. Everybody did a great job. It was just a beautiful way to honor him, and very emotional, but it was very moving. But I liked it. It was a blessing. But Lord knows.
And here's a little secret.
Huh.
That poem I read, I got the idea from watching an Enya video called Caribbean Blue.
Interesting. And
I saw a boat on the sand. I said, what if that was a ship and it was floating in the sky? I said, that could work. And there actually was little girls in white dresses dancing on the sand. So I thought, ooh, they could be part of the storyline. And then everything started to flow, and then all of a sudden the first line came to me in a Garden of Eden far away. And it's like, ooh, it was practically writing itself.
That's cool. And during the service, they played one of Richard's songs, I Pray. I think you've heard that one, James. We talked about
Yeah, I did. Yeah, you sent that to me.
They played the song, and everybody was singing the lyrics in the service. It was wonderful. I pray. I pray. He was a gift, but he's swimming with the holies now.
So that's one of my favorites too, Jordan.
So he's an angel.
Yeah.
Was
Jorgen says Caribbean
lost.
Blue is
What?
one of my favorite Enya songs.
I don't. I've never been a fan of that artist.
I'll have to watch the vlog
No, it's
after,
talented.
Bob.
Also on Netflix, I've been watching the series on Vince McMahon. Man, does that bring back some childhood memories? I'm like, man, like the Attitude Era, Hulk Hogan versus The Rock, John Cena's
Yeah.
Dr. Thugonomics. I'm like, yeah. Bret Hart, Owen Hart's death, the Montreal incident between yeah.
Now you're talking Jorgen's language. Do you remember Vince McMahon, Jorgen?
It's very interesting. This was all before the allegations. The recent allegations popped up. Very interesting.
This is for you, Cait.
I haven't had time yet, buddy. I'm sorry. I'll make Nova to do it this week. It's just been so busy right now. I'm not kidding. It's been very busy, but things are starting to slow down, so I haven't forgotten. I just haven't gotten to it yet. But I'll get there. I promise. And when I do, I'll let you know. I promise. Promise. But yeah, what I need to do is still call Spirit Halloween and see if they have the raw zombie masks.
Oh, I bet you. I know you want that so bad. It'll allegedly get into your bag somehow, and allegedly your credit card.
Look, leopards have legs. I swear. Bon Jovi.
You keep telling yourself that. You keep telling yourself
Bon Jovi
that.
was on the shelf all alone. He was living on a prayer, and he jumped in my bag. Simple as that.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Scottish Ray. Record Hound Darren here, he loves his stand-up comedy. So if you like comedy, Darren's your man to talk to about it. Because he's got a lot of stand-up comedy records and stuff. Don't you, Darren?
I mean, James, my debit card just jumped out of my purse and landed in my hand without me knowing. I wasn't paying attention.
Well, I have never heard of Vinnie Mac. Of course you have, Jorgen. You know Vince McMahon.
Yeah, but
he's joking.
But the whole thing I know he does. Really interesting. So, I'm a nerd for archival stuff, and that show is archival.
So Vince McMahon, who is he again? Like a manager or something?
No, he owns WWE, or he used to. He stepped down.
Oh, okay. Because it was WWF back in the day, but then
World Wildlife Federation had it first, so that's why they changed to the WWE.
Yeah, so they had to change it.
Yeah, which I didn't know until I watched it. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that.
Okay, let's see here. You can read this one if you want, Cait.
I'm just here. First day in 5 days. I have actually been out of bed and awake for 10 minutes. I'm guessing, I think I picked up a small cold from the baby shower, but yeah, if it's because I had COVID and before I even got tested, I got hit with a thing of fatigue, 3 days worth of fatigue. Where I didn't leave on bed, I'm sprawled like this, and my sisters, with gloves and their masks came on, they have a stick and they just went like, "Is she alive?" Like poke. Hey, is she alive? Poke, poke. But you might want to get tested to make sure. I know I just have a cold. But get tested to make sure. But COVID's been on the rise lately. I've been noticing the cold and flu have been on the rise as well, and the symptoms are a bit harsher this year too. So I've heard.
Yeah, Jorgen, I'm sure there's a way you can maybe see it on YouTube or something. The documentary.
It's only on Netflix.
Oh, here we go. Cait, this is for you.
Oh, he allegedly, and he's allegedly fed, came back, became. Yeah, so everything's still allegedly. I know they went through the whole court thing, but I'm kind of putting allegedly in there. Still, everything's still allegedly, but yeah, that pretty much sums it up. But just being able to relive like some moments when I used to watch wrestling. I'm like, oh yeah, that era was everything.
Cough, fever, muscle aches, tired. I ordered COVID test. It could be flu, but definitely more than a cold.
Well, if it's more than cold, it's more than likely. It could also be RSV, which you should check out too, because I caught earlier this year. I caught RSV along with allergies and a sinus infection. RSV is
Uh,
for because I have a weak immune system, so it's
oh,
like
sinus infections. Don't get me started on that. I've had those lots of
oh,
times. Oh,
every
they're
year
a pain in the butt.
I end up at urgent care with sinus infections. Please.
Vince was an amazing heel character in the '90s and 2000s, though. Was he, Oregon?
Oh, he was a great heel character. I got a kick out of watching him as a heel. I did. I mean, I'm like, hey, like he really did deliver the heel character. I'll give it that. But so yeah, get looked at, Bob. I'll be praying and hopefully you feel better.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, guys, stay safe out there. I mean, I'm serious. When I tell people to stay safe and blessed, I mean just stay safe because there's, of course, stay blessed, stay happy, but stay safe because there's just gosh awful germs out there.
Well, knock on wood, I haven't been sick once yet, and I haven't even had COVID ever. My mom had it.
Well, there are people who have caught COVID but never received the symptoms.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I only had COVID once, but I only had COVID once. And once was enough for me. That kicked my booty. I had to go get, because of my condition, and my insurance approved that I could get, the antibody infusion, and that helped me get better within a week and a half. So.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, but it took forever for my taste and smell to get back, because I couldn't taste or smell anything.
Oh my God.
And
I didn't think it would affect that.
And my taste buds have been awful. Awful.
So yeah, you were telling me last time that some foods tasted spicy when they weren't even spicy.
It's like one night my sister made mashed potatoes, which I had enough calories for, just so you know. And yeah, she didn't add any spice in there, but I'm going like, it's hot. She goes, oh, what kind of spice is you put in here? She goes, just pepper, but pepper isn't spicy. I'm like, I felt like she had like cayenne. Thank you. Cayenne pepper. Cayenne.
Kanye West has a pepper now.
Or paprika or something. But I'm like just dying.
Oh my God.
Can't pronounce that.
Cayenne. Cayenne.
Nothing about cayenne. Kanye.
Repeat after me. Cayenne. Cayenne. No, not Kanye. Cayenne.
Kanye.
Okay, if you say so. Yeah.
Cayenne.
So, I want the Peanut Gallery's opinion, and I also want Cait's opinion. Tonight, should this be the night I call the Fab Four and request a John song tonight?
Yes. Yes.
You think I should? I hope I get through.
Yes. Do call early though. Don't wait.
Well, they only open the phones at 9:00 Eastern. It'll be 10:00 here when the show starts. But now I've got to figure out what song
that's
I
when
want.
you do it. Oh, Strawberry Fields Forever.
Maybe that one. Record Hound. You should check out Chick Murray. He was superb too. Well, looks like Scottish Ray and Record Hound are getting along together. That's cool to see them hitting it off. I like to see that. I like to see everybody getting along and talking to each other.
Seriously, do it.
I might just do it. I was thinking of his most iconic song, Imagine.
Imagine all the people.
It's a toss-up between that or Give Peace a Chance.
You do that one?
Yeah, I might do it, Bob. If you listen in tonight, you could hear me on the radio talking to Tom Frangione and the boys. Uh,
Yeah, do it. You only live once, James. Do it. And plus, it's legal, so you're good.
and it's toll free
Legal.
too, so I won't because it's in the States. It's toll free, so
It's legal.
I
All right,
called a
guys.
long time ago.
All right, James. I need to get going. I got things.
All right. Well,
I got
I'll do my first outro. What I
I got
normally
locked
do on
up a
yours,
little guard dog. So
and then you do your outro, and then I'll do my normal outro that I do on my channel. All right. So, and in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. Yeehaw! Cait, we can't hear you.
it's a really good backup. So. Huh?
No,
What?
we couldn't hear you there. Your mic went out.
What?
Your mic wasn't going well for a few minutes there.
It went out?
Yeah, you kind of faded out there.
Is it better now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I couldn't tell.
Okay.
Weird. StreamYard, be nice. But
So
anyway,
folks,
I'll figure out
back.
the whole streaming situation when we get there. But in the meantime, we'll be back here on Friday.
Yeah.
Friday. We'll be back here on Friday, and we'll go from there. But don't give up on my channel just yet. I'm figuring it out.
No.
Don't give up just yet, people.
And even if Cait has to be here a little longer on my streams, I don't mind doing it because she's my friend, and I love to help my friends out. And that goes for all of you too. If you need my help or anything, I'm always here for you guys. And as I say on my channel, Beatles forever.
Beatles forever. We're out. And this is why I have him as a co-host. So, or him. Or wait, him as co-host. So I can trust him. So it's always good to have that. All right, we're out. Stay safe, stay blessed, keep booty, keep dazzling minds, be kind, be positive, be the light in this world because the world is a dark place. We're out. We love you guys.
Bye. See you on Friday.
Bye.
And we are out.